asked me to quit my dream job after we got married. You know what's funny? Before we got married, my husband used to say things like, "I love how ambitious you are. You're so inspiring, chasing your dreams like that." Fast forward to 3 months after the wedding, and suddenly it's, "Do you really need to work this much? I miss the old days when we just had time to relax." Translation, I miss when I wasn't insecure about your success. But let me back up a bit. For context, I, 29F, have worked for years to land my dream job. I studied hard, networked like my life depended on it, and climbed a career ladder that felt more like a jungle gym wrapped in barbed wire. Finally, I landed it. Creative director at a firm I adore. Great team, flexible hours, incredible benefits. I mean, this wasn't just a job, it was the job. And my then fiance, he was always supportive, or so I thought. He used to call me his boss lady, his CEO in heels. Cute, right? So we get married. It's beautiful, emotional. My aunt cried. His uncle passed out from too much whiskey. You know, normal wedding chaos. But just a few weeks in, the vibe shifted. He started making these subtle comments like, "Babe, it's not about the money anymore. We're a team now. Do you ever think about slowing down? Maybe focusing on family?" Mind you, we'd never discussed me quitting my job. Ever. One night, I come home from a killer pitch meeting, like high off the adrenaline, still wearing my power blazer, feeling unstoppable. And he's just sitting there on the couch, like a rom-com villain. Calm, suspiciously calm. He looks at me and says, "I've been thinking, maybe it's time you left your job. We don't need both of us working full-time." I literally laughed because I thought he was joking. Like, "Haha, you're hilarious. You want me to quit my dream job that took me a decade to land?" But no, he was dead serious. Dead serious. I asked, "Why?" He goes, "I just think our marriage should be the priority. Your job takes up so much of your energy." And I go, "You met me with this energy. You fell in love with this drive, this ambition, this person. Now you want me to be a Pinterest wife with a calendar full of brunches and zero goals?" He says, "It's not like that. I just want us to grow together." So I said, "Funny, I thought growing together didn't mean shrinking me." And that was it. That one line just kind of hovered in the room. Even he looked stunned, because the truth came out of me before I could dress it in diplomacy. The next few weeks were tense. We had long talks, passive-aggressive silences, and one particularly awkward dinner with his parents where his mom said, "Well, you won't always want to work. Trust me." Girl, trust you? You married at 19 and gave up law school to make meatloaf for a man who now flinches at the word therapy. Respectfully, no. In the end, I gave him a choice. Not an ultimatum, a choice. Either we support each other's dreams like we promised, or we stop pretending this marriage is built on anything real. He chose to take space. And honestly, so did I. Because here's the thing, marriage isn't a merger where one person dissolves their identity. It's a partnership. And if mine requires me to shrink to make him feel tall, then I'd rather stand alone. So no, I didn't quit my dream job. But I might have just quit him.